Alright, so I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is, ooh, we got temp plates, baby. Good to go. The bad news is we now must take the Bora to the inspection office, and I just hope they like the car. Hopefully it passes first try. If not, we get 30 days to fix whatever they don't like about it. But I don't know, the car seems pretty solid, so I'm just hoping they like it as much as I do. I mean, she's looking pretty good. I don't know if they'll care about that, but she looks pretty good. All right, little variant, take us to victory. On you go. And actually the first thing we must do is get fuel because we're just about out. Somebody's beautiful FD coming in, love that. All right, boys, we're here. My absolute favorite place, literally ever, honestly. I love this place. I can't wait to come back here again and again and again. So hopefully they like the wagon. Okay, we have failed for two things. We didn't fail for the rattly cat, which I thought we might, but they didn't care about that. There's a hole actually in the muffler in the back, so there's a slight exhaust leak, so it failed for that. And then he said the car drove fine, but he looked at the rear bushings on the control arms and they just looked bad, so it failed for that. So we need new control arm bushings, and we need to either weld that hole in the exhaust that says no putty here, so I can't just put like JB Weld over it. So either have that welded or put a whole new exhaust on the car from the cat back, and then it would be okay. Well, just a new muffler. But we failed for that. I mean, easy fixes at least. All I know is I am gonna be so glad when the day, like I said, I love it here in Germany, but one day I'll be back in Florida and I will never have to do inspections again. And like, I can't wait for that day because I hate doing this stuff. All right, let's go home. All right, just kidding, we're actually at the junkyard again. I'm gonna try and pull an exhaust off the car. Hopefully there's one that's the same like cat back section that'll actually mount with this car. I know the two-door Golf is probably not as long as the wagon, but I'll do some measurements and see, and then I'll also see if I can't pull a set of control arms off the car here real quick, just so I can get this car fixed fast and inspected and long plates and be done with it. Or if not, I'll end up ordering new bushings and then going that route. All right, so check this out. This is obviously my car here. These seats, I've showed you before, they flip forward like this. There's a hinge piece right there. You can see that goes back and forth. The normal like the Golf hatches and stuff have a little hinge piece right here. What I'm wondering is if I just pull the seat completely off this one and set the other seat just down and can like slide it in, if that'll work. If I just kind of bypass the whole entire hinge bracket setup and just simply set the seat in, if it'll actually work. So over here, I already pulled this seat out. You can see this one actually has these little pieces that go into these spots here. My plan is to simply just bypass those and those in my car and simply just set the seat on top and slide it in, and it should be fine, I think. So I'm gonna go try it. So back in my car, what holds these little brackets on, there's these little pins. Just simply pop them clean out and the whole seat should come up and off like that. Now we're gonna try and fit that one in. So we're kind of there. The only thing that's causing a problem right now is this piece here is hanging down and causing the seat to sit up just a little bit like that. The other one has, obviously, it pinches in and then presses down, but on this car it's a little bit different. But I think if I went ahead and just took this piece completely off, the seat should sit flat and fit no problem. Obviously it won't be like bolted down, but realistically it shouldn't be a problem, I think. All right, so I realized that I was actually pushing this little mechanism the wrong direction, so now it's actually where it would be in the closed spot, so it's flat, and now the seat, slide it in. Look at that. Fits just like it would be. Doesn't really move or slide anywhere, which is good. So now I gotta see if the backs fit, but the backs fit, then we're golden. We're swapping the seats out. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you bolstered V5 seats in a wagon. And they look good. I even swapped over the headrest. So I have the Beetle headrest versus the solid one. I'll probably keep both, but we now have them. So now I can go ahead and do the far side and do the fronts. I can't wait. Like I said, these seats in this car, they're not bad, but they're not no bolstered V5 seats. Now granted, the pattern is pretty cool, but we got a hole here. There's no bolstering. We're getting new seats. I'm so excited. I'm glad this worked out. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you V5 seats out of a Mark IV Golf in a wagon. The backs fit exactly the same, which is nice. The bases, I just simply set them in there. They don't move at all anywhere, so they should be fine. But the brackets from a wagon to a Mark IV Golf or Jetto or a Bora are different. So if you want to make them fit, that's how you do it. You simply just set them in here. Pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess you could bolt them down if you really wanted to, but I don't see an issue with this. And now we have V5 seats. So on the front, and then over here, this is the net that comes up and separates the back from the front. That was on the back of this seat. I'll just pull these little brackets off here, and here they bolt to the back of the seat up in the top section, and it just pops on and then slides over, and then that's it. Kind of a cool piece, so I'm gonna hang on to it. So if you ever want to remove Mark IV front seats, it's very, very simple. On the rails here, left and right, you can see the hole on top. I already pulled it off. There's these little cover pieces. There's screws right here and right there. There's these little tiny caps. Get a flathead, pop them out. It shows you the screw, undo it, and then pull them off. And then after that, we're going to the front. Down here at the bottom, if you can see, hold on, let me get a light in there. There's gonna be two 13 millimeters right there and right there. Undo those, slide the whole seat back, and you're off. All right, let me show you guys the money. Ooh, got them V5 seats. Need a good cleaning, but they're in there. Now the only issue is I have an airbag light on now because the seats that were in my car have a different connector than these ones. So what I did is I actually cut the connector off the V5 and brought it with me. So this one will go with these seats. That way it matches. So all I need to do is figure out which one, obviously the ground is the brown there. I just need to figure out which one the power and the whatever the other ones are. So all I'll do is I'll cut mine, splice this one on, plug it in, and we should be good to go. I'm gonna call Greg and see if he knows which one's which, because I don't know which one exactly is what, or I'll try to find a diagram online. Maybe use the A2 resource page and try to figure it out. But once we splice this in, everybody let you go, we'll be good to go. And then I also went and grabbed an armrest out of a Mark IV because the wagons don't come with an armrest. They come with a little cup holder thing, which is stupid, I think. So I'd rather have this in the center, rest my arm there. It's much nicer. The only thing I have to do is pull this section here all out. There's a brace that I have already, bolts down, which holds to the bottom of this one there, and that holds it there, and it's nice and sturdy. So over here in the V5, you can see I pulled this console up, not really the proper way, but still, this brace right here is the brace you need to have the armrest. So 1, 2, and 3, and then there's one goes through here and holds it all down. Heading back home now, I did actually get a whole bunch of stuff, but unfortunately, no exhaust, no O2 sensor, and no control arms or control arm bushings. The ones I saw there, the control arms, the bushings look like mine did, so no point getting used ones. I'm just gonna order a new set and just be done with it. I did find some good exhaustible mufflers in the back, but the problem is I can't access the whole underside of the car to get it off. So that didn't work out. I did find another O2 sensor, but again, I could not get it to break free no matter how hard I tried, and I ended up actually rounding it off. So that didn't work, so we'll just order new O2 sensors. There is a guy, I'm just gonna go on the German eBay and find someone selling an exhaust for this car and just swap it. That's much easier than trying to go find it at the junkyard. So yeah, none of the parts I needed, but we had the V5 seats and they feel so good to sit. Like, they're so much more comfy. The bolstering feels great. I'm so happy these seats worked out. I also got a ton of other parts. I got some floor mats for, I want to say B5 Passat. I don't know. I don't know the Passats that well. B5 Passat. I got Mark III floor mats front and rear. Mark IV floor mats in the front. I got some Audi A4 side skirts. I got a bunch of stuff. And I also got to solder on the connector from the V5 seat so I can get that light there to go off. But thankfully though, we have an entire month to get the things needed to be fixed done. So there's really no rush. All right, let me show you all the awesome stuff. Oh, awesome, I got these. So I found a set of 16, well, not a set, I found a pair. This one and that one. You would not believe how unbelievably difficult it is to find 16-inch hubcaps. You can find 15 and 14 all day long, but I searched the entire junkyard, like every inch of that place, and only found 2, which sucks, but hey, at least we have one side. It looks much better now. And they're pretty cool. I think these ones came off of a Passat, I wanna say, or something else, I don't know, but they look cool. So I found 2 16-inch hubcaps, almost impossible to find, but better than nothing. And then back here, oh boy, we had a lot of stuff. Again, I love having a wagon. Look at all this stuff I have back here. So first thing here, someone had said I should paint my grill black, but I actually found this one off that black Bora variant. So now if I want to have a black grill, I can just swap this one in. Next up, I have all of the floor mats. Like I said, these ones here are from a B5 Passat, B6. I don't really know the Passats. I thought I did, but I guess I don't. It's like a 2003 Passat 4-door. So that's matched for that front and rear all carpet. I got these ones here, which are, these ones are for a Mark III, all weather mats, front and rear, super, super nice. There's a little bit of a wear spot on the driver's side one, but honestly not that bad. So that's a full set of front and rear for Mark III. And then I have a front set here of all weathers for a Mark IV. So yeah, great set of mats today. Then down here we have a hood strap for the front of my car. Now I have the chrome ones all around, which is dope. I have, what else do I have under here? I have this. This is the brace piece for my center console little armrest thing. This here. I got that. I have the headrest off the V5 seats that I took as well. And then I have 2 full sets of R32 red and smoke taillights. Nice condition too, really nice condition. So 2 full sets of these as well. Oh, and then I got one more thing back here. I got this, which is a really nice Audi A4 steering wheel. Boom, 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 like a so. Voila. Actually, I have one more steering wheel, I almost forgot. Over here, down at the bottom, down here, hang on. I got a Alfa Romeo steering wheel. I don't know what this fits in exactly. It looks like it would fit a Mark IV or Mark III, but it's pretty cool. We got the Audi one, little badges on there. We got the Alfa Romeo one here. Not bad scores. I think I might try and see if it fits in my car. I don't necessarily want to run it, but I wanted to see if it fits in a Mark IV. It looks like it would. And then last but not least, we have the side skirts here that came off of a 4-door Audi A4. That's also where the wheel came from as well. Gather. So they're a little bit beat up in terms of like the paint peeling, but condition-wise, there's really no cracks or damage to them. They look actually really, really clean. So if you're interested in a set of side skirts for a Audi A4 4-door, like a 2002, that kind of year style, you can see the name right here. Avant-garde, fancy, fancy, made in Austria. So they're OEM, well not OEM, but they're authentic ones, I guess. I don't really know much about Audi parts, but they look pretty cool in the car, so I snagged them. Man, I am just so excited these seats worked out. They need a good cleaning, but like the cushioning feels good. There's no rips or tears. Super good score. I'm so glad these worked out. Look at those things. They look awesome, especially for the Beetle headrest. Love them. And then I also forgot, I found these as well. So I got the badges off the V5 in the back. So now I have the, where's it at? This is the front V5 badge and the rear V5 badge for a Golf. So if you want a V5 set, I have one, and this will fit the Golf grill, not the Bora grills. It's different. And then I also have the VR5 badge off of a Passat here. Hang on. So we have the V and the R here, but unfortunately, I think I actually may have dropped. I think I actually dropped the 5. That sucks. I mean, it's the same 5 as that, but still. So the Boras and the Golfs actually say V5, and the Passats say VR5 like that. Pretty cool. I really enjoy collecting all these badges. They're all pretty cool to see. And I have the other one down there with the red 5. So I decided the back of this car was kind of dirty and I wanted to utilize this cargo bin area a little bit better. So I have the jack and the jack stand down the deep one right here. We have the toolbox right there, some gloves. We have some spare oil over here in these little cubbies. There's still one more back there. I have a lot of space left still. This thing even comes with a little like hood prop thing. Isn't that so cool? Super awesome. Then we put it down, you just lift it off, close it away, and then it's nice and flat. So I think we got a pretty good setup going on here. So I rearranged it a little bit. Gloves in the back corner there, jumper cables here. I wanted to fit them into one, but they're just too big. So jumper cables there. We have my jumpsuit. We have the spare oil. We have the toolkit there. We have some zip ties, jack stand, boots, and the jack itself. All of that be on the bottom side. My bigger tool bag will still go on top. And then I don't need these two anymore. I brought them the one day when we were working on the car, but I don't need all those tools. So I'll use this bag and that one. We're good, but I think that's a pretty solid little setup. And then bam, all that space, all of my tools, all necessary things are into the vehicle minus this one bag, but that can be set anywhere. But now I have all of this space to fit whatever I need on top, and then if I need anything, pop this open, bam, look at that, all the supplies. That's so sick. And then good news, I actually found the lost 5. It actually stuck to my keys, so now we actually have both sets. We have the VR5 and the V5. Bam! Honestly, at this point, since I have the V5 seats, I probably should just pull this badge off and put the V5 badge on the car, because it's basically the same thing. Or actually what I could do, I could do this, watch this. I could pull the 1 off and make this thing a V6. That's what we're talking about. Let's stick. Look at that. No one will ever notice. So I think we'll finish up today's video with installing this in the front, and I also want to put the black grille on and just see how I like it. All right, so good look. This is our matching silver. We're gonna swap to the black one and see how we like it. The black grille is now on, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I like it. Like, it definitely adds a cool look to the Mark IV, because normally when you see Mark IVs, it's always the same color all the way down, where the Mark III with the Vento grille, you have two-tone. The Mark III Golf also have two-tone. Some are paint match, but a lot are mostly are like that two-tone. It's cool to see a Mark IV with a two-tone like that. And this black, it's not like just normal black, it's actually like the really nice metallic sparkly black. It's dirty right now, but I like it. Let me hear your thoughts. Yay or nay? Reflex silver grille, black grille. I think I like that though. From this angle right here, the car looks really good. Black grille, clean headlights, hubcaps on this side. From this side right here, the car looks really, really good. I think tomorrow we'll give it a bath, because like the car looks good, but all of like this stuff from sanding or the headlights and stuff like this, and all like the dirt on the car, making it look kind of bad. So tomorrow we'll give it a nice bath. But man, this thing is looking really good. Like this angle right here, whoo, money. So I think tomorrow will be car wash day, get this car looking absolutely amazing. And then I also want to get the armrest installed, and I also want to do the new connectors for the seats, so that way the airbag light can turn off. The wagon's coming together little by little, man. This car is looking so good. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.